Hi, I'm Ashikur Rahman. Welcome back to my channel. This is the last part of the formula for analysis and interpretation chapter. In first part and second part, I showed you 10 formulas. Today, I'll show you more 5 formulas. So let's get started. Okay, our formula number 11 is the markup. Okay, so this is very tricky and very common question. Every student should know this. So how to calculate markup? So here you have to write gross profit divided by cost of sales, okay, times 100. So if you have gross profit in the question, if you have the value of cost of sales in the question, it will be very easy to calculate your markup. Okay, for example, your gross profit is $1,000. Okay, your cost of sales is $20,000. Okay, you multiply by 100. What is your answer? Your answer is 5%. Okay, well, if you have no gross profit, no cost of sales in the question, then it will be very complicated. So already in the first part I showed you some ways to calculate the gross profit and cost of sales. So if you did not watch the first part of this video, then I will recommend you to watch that one first, then you come back here. Our next formula is credit purchase. So I see many students struggle to calculate credit purchase, and it is actually complicated. So how to calculate credit purchase? In the first part of the video, I told that in the last part I'll show you how to calculate credit purchase. So here we go. Payment to supplier plus closing trade payables plus discount receipt plus purchase return, then you subtract the opening trade payables, then you subtract interest, overdue, whatever. So these two items you need to subtract, opening trade payable and interest overdue. Okay, if you subtract these two items from this, you can get credit purchase. I know this is tricky, but you have to remember this formula. Okay, if you remember, then you will be able to calculate your credit purchase. Like there are some formulas where you need credit purchase. For example, payment period for trade payables. In this case, what is your formula? Trade payables divided by credit purchase. Yeah, so if you have no credit purchase, then this way you have to calculate your credit purchase first of all, then we can proceed to get your answer. Okay, so this is very important formula. Try to memorize. Okay, if you can remember question whatever is given, you'll be able to answer. Okay, our next formula is credit sales. Like credit purchase, it is also tricky. So to calculate your collection period for trade receivables, you need credit sales. What is the formula for that? Trade receivables divided by credit sales times 365 or 12 or 52, whatever it is. So you need credit sales. So if you don't have credit sales, you cannot calculate that ratio. So how to calculate here? Credit sales, receipt from customer plus closing trade receivables plus discount allowed plus bad debt written off plus sales return, okay, minus opening trade receivables. First of all, you have to memorize this formula, then you'll be able to calculate. Okay, so let us do number 14. So in part 1 I showed you some ways to calculate cost of sales. So here I showed 2 ways to calculate your cost of sales. First of all, 100 divided by 100 plus markup times sales. So when you have sales revenue and you have markup in the question and no other information is given, in this case, this way you can calculate your cost of sales. Okay, so another way is cost of sales equal to average inventory times rate of inventory turnover. Sometimes you will have no sales, no gross profit, no margin, nothing will be given. So how to calculate cost of sales? So if you multiply your rate of inventory turnover with your average inventory, you can calculate the cost of sales. By the way, how to calculate your average inventory? I showed you in the first part of this video. Opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2. So this way you can calculate your average inventory. So when you have average inventory or 2 inventories, then rate of inventory turnover, you have to apply this formula to calculate your cost of sales. Okay, our last formula is sales revenue. Sometimes you will have markup and gross profit, then you need to calculate your sales revenue. Even sometimes you will have markup and cost of sales. In this case, you have to apply this type of formulas. Okay, so when you need to calculate your sales revenue, but in the question you have only gross profit and you have markup, so use this formula. And then if you have cost of sales in the question and markup, you have to apply this formula to calculate your sales revenue. I see some question in the income statement when you prepare and your first item is here sales revenue, but the value of sales revenue is not given in the question. So but this type of information will be given, markup or gross profit or cost of sales. So by applying this formula, you have to calculate first of all your sales revenue, then you will start your income statement. So you need to know this formula, even though these are kind of complex, but if you practice, if you learn this formula, whatever question will be given in exam, you will be able to answer. Okay, so this is all about our 15 formulas for analysis and interpretation. I hope you enjoyed these 3 parts of this video, and if you feel this video and this lesson is helpful for you, please share with your friends and subscribe my channel for more new videos. And that's all for today. You stay safe and take care. See you soon. Bye.